Change your diet, change your life, change the planet.
Here's the Appalachian Trail. You can tell by the white blaze on the tree. And nobody's been through. So there's no through hikers doing the AT this time of year. In fact, if you're not on a snowmobile, you probably don't see the summit of this mountain in the winter unless you're a crazy man like myself. I am completely and utterly devastated and exhausted right now. I'm having a hard time walking. Probably not too smart. It's been 8.1 miles in an hour and 47 minutes just to get here. Now I've got to turn around and go back. So it's going to be probably a 3.5 hour run and over 16 miles on snowshoes up a mountain. But this is who I am, and this is what I do. And to be honest with you, if I didn't do this, I probably still wouldn't be alive. This kind of training, it gives me something to look forward to. It gives me a way to occupy myself. It gives me a way to get out of my head and experience the world. And it's an extraordinary tool for me to stay in this world. So as hard as it is, the alternative is not acceptable. Here's the fire tower on top of Glastonbury, which I've got to take my snowshoes off so I can climb it. I think it's about 80 feet high. That's insane. I can actually see Mount Marcy and the Adirondacks of New York, that white blotch in the middle. It's probably 150 miles away. I'm really spent. I've gone 12 miles at this point. It's been 2 hours and 27 minutes, and running down the mountain is just as hard as running up. It just sucks all the energy out of your quads, and I am failing. Hoy! 4 miles to go. So I'm running along and I see this beaver dam and the beaver swamp or beaver pond that is created behind it. And it makes me think about expectations and aspirations in life. You're going along in life, you plant seeds, trees grow, and before you know it, you have a beautiful, abundant, lush forest of possibility. And everything's looking great. And then a beaver comes along and decides to build a dam. And before you know it, your trees start to die and wither and eventually turn into gray stumps pointing up like jagged spires in a morbid landscape of death. This is how my life looks to me right now, like this beaver pond. The problem is I keep looking at what used to be my forest and thinking about what my forest should have been, could have been, who I could have been, what my life could have been, what I could have accomplished, what I still might accomplish. And then I look and I see what I have. I have a field full of gray, sharp stumps. And the beaver's still there. The dam is still there. And I won't leave this area and go to another area because I have expectations. I have an identity. I have Timness. And Tim is about this plot of land right here. Tim is about these things, these habits, these belief systems, these practices, these aspirations and expectations. But they died. And now I'm hanging around in the ghost of my former life, or the ghost of the life that I should have, the ghost of life to be. And it's really depressing. And what I need to learn how to do, and I don't know how to do this yet, is to walk away from my life and plant new seeds or inhabit a new forest, create new possibility. Possibility isn't going to grow here anymore. 16.4 miles, 3 hours and 29 minutes. I'm toast. Actually, what's the equivalent of raw toast? I'm dough. Actually, I do kind of feel like dough. My legs are kind of doughy and I'm kind of floaty right now, like dough, just like oozing around on a countertop. I think I can feel some wings growing, little baby wings, little tiny ones. Every day, little wings grow a little bit more, and eventually, you can fly away. See ya.